Hi everybody and welcome back to my Lupus Diary. This is the chef for you and I hope you guys are doing awesome. So this is a particular vlog I really wanted to do for a long time. And yes, this topic I did not put in a poll because it was something I really wanted to let go through for once. Now, before we start with the vlog, I really want you guys to subscribe to the channel if you still have not. It's going to boost my motivation and my energies up and give me more power for giving you more content, which is going to in turn help you guys with your life. Now, to begin with the vlog. Today's topic is about meditation and chronic illnesses. Okay, why meditation and what kind of meditation? Dude, I have so much of pain. I can't meditate. That is first thing that comes in one's mind. And it comes in my mind as well. And there are times I do not manage to do it. There are times I just fail. But then there are types of meditations you can do. For me, definition of meditation is not just the concentration kind of meditation that is what we know as meditation, where you close your eyes, sit in a cross leg position in a asana form, and then you meditate. No, that is not meditation for me. Until uh, it is about meditation, all I think one does is to calm your mind down, to make you concentrate on certain thing, or to make you uh, remove the anxiety of your system, or relieve the stresses that you are going through or you have, right? So there can be any kind of meditation. What is meditation? Any activity, as per me, that can take away your stress and your anxiety out of your system and make you calmer, happier person is meditation. That is my definition of meditation. Please don't pull me on that, but yeah, that is my definition of meditation. Now, how do I meditate usually? In the worst situation when I can't even write my affirmations every day. So writing affirmations is one kind of activity that I maintain to do and I like to do. Rather, it is going to benefit me only, make me calmer, happier. It makes me feel that okay, at least I am affirming to the universe that I deserve good, I deserve abundance. So I keep affirming that to the universe as much as possible. If I can't write, I'll just plug my headphones in and I listen to affirmations, and that is how I do it. Even if that is not possible for a certain day, I plug my headphones at night before I sleep and put affirmations at that time and just go to sleep. And remember, even in your sleep, your subconscious mind is going to take the affirmations and it is going to help you in a long run. Nothing happens in one day's time. It is going to be a time, a taking task, and it's going to consume time, but it's going to make you calmer, happier person for sure. Second thing you can do for sure to make yourself calmer, happier is get into an activity that makes you feel happy or calm and distracts you from your current situations, tensions, stresses, your pains, your illnesses, like baking. Like for me, melting of dark chocolate is therapeutic. It just makes me happier. So you can find your way of being happier. And next you can do is just bake a cake of the weekend for the whole week to have with the tea or coffee. You can bake gluten free very easily. That is not a problem. If you do have a problem, ask me. I'll tell you how to bake gluten free. And yes, Next, what you can also do is read or write. Writing is a passion for me. So whenever I'm irritated, you can jot down your problems. That is what I do. I write down everything. My all my anxiety I write down. I write addressing somebody, but I write it down. I just keep writing it. If you can't send it to somebody across, just tear the paper off, or just delete the text or the word file for once. But once you have just taken out, you have vented it, you are going to feel relaxed. That is also meditation for me. Second thing you can do apart from writing is reading in this particular segment. And reading is self healing reading, self motivation reading. You can also read thrillers, and you can also read crime. I don't know, I love thrillers and crimes. That makes me happier. That actually distracts my mind of my problems and my illnesses for that particular period of time, and I can focus on something else. Other than that, what can I do actually? I technically don't know what I can do, but when this is the statement that comes in my mind, I really don't know what I want to do. I am very anxious right now. I just relax. Take a color book, or take a mandala book, or just take a piece of paper and pen and just scribble, doodle around doodle anything around. I start coloring the color book, and that is also a therapy, and that is also a way of meditation, because that is helping me relieve my stress and anxiety out. Obviously, if you are able to do the traditional way of meditation where you have to sit in cross leg position with one hand on another and just focus on your breathing, that is the best way of meditating. But most of the times that is very much not possible, or very rarely possible in case of chronic illness patients, because of the pain you are so anxious that getting that calm state where you can sit and relax and just concentrate on breathing becomes very difficult. For me, passing of thoughts is very restless, and it makes me more anxious rather, so I don't prefer doing it. But what I do is I do breathing techniques that are meant for activation of vagus nerve. So if you want those breathing techniques, do let me know. You can comment down below, or you can DM me as well, and I'll bring up a vlog on that also, about the breathing techniques to activate the vagus nerve. That is also something I will come up with. Excuse the honking, but India, so traffic comes and goes, can't help. But anyways, apart from that, the thing that I really want to convey through this particular vlog is only one thing: focus on getting yourself out of the anxiety and stress, getting calmer, getting peaceful and happier environment and happier self is what is important. Problems will come and go. Life will go on. Time will go by. What is important is to keep going until you're breathing. Everything in the world can get sorted. Just chill, relax, but keep doing whatever you can. There is a saying which I really believe in: run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Just keep going. And that is what actually what I really want every single person to do. See, I stammer 80 times in one blog. But I still keep going, right? I keep making vlogs for you guys. That is the thing. Never stop. Don't limit yourself to things. And that is what my husband taught me. Not to limit myself. Because I was very shy coming out like this and doing it, because I know I stammer, or I don't walk like normal people anymore, though I used to. So it is even more difficult for me to accept. But then, yes, I have accepted my hemiparesis state, or I've accepted my fumbling or my stammering or whatever. But that is because I have a support system. And yes, always be surrounded with people who are a support in a positive way, who encourage you to do things out of your comfort zone. Not people who pamper you and tell you, don't do it, you are sick, don't do it, you are not well, don't do it, how much are you going to survive? Stay away from such people, guys. I keep on saying that. I think I keep on saying this in every video out. Just stay away from junk people, and you will be half stress free, anyways. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay stress free, and meditate in any form you like. Until the next vlog, this is Disha signing off. I see you guys. Bye bye.